Good evening. People living near a home in Victoria that has been the subject of a police raid and more than 190 calls over the past 7 years are hopeful tonight. Hopeful that the province may put an end to the problems in their neighbourhood. They received a letter this week telling them that the Ministry of the Solicitor General is working to seize the house located at 2547 Prior Street and sell it. The province alleges that the property has been used as a drug house, a storefront for drug trafficking and prostitution, and a safe haven for thieves. A News reporter Stephen Andrew joins us now with more on the story. New at 6. Stephen.
Hudson, the homeowner, denies the allegations and says he is the subject of police harassment. It's all quiet on Prior Street this afternoon, but a number of the people living here say this picture of tranquility is not the norm. They point to the home at 2547 and say it's a common place for police to visit.
The last 7 years, it's been an increasing property for us. I think at last counts somewhere in the vicinity of about 190 calls for service, all fairly significant, not just nuisance calls, but drugs, weapons, overdoses, things like that.
In February, police entered the house with guns drawn and arrested convicted drug dealer Brian Morrison. Since then, police say it's been relatively quiet.
I'm not sure what changed around that time, but apparently whatever we were doing right, or there's some kind of action took place. It has almost eliminated calls for service there.
It's around that time the province stepped up action to seize the property and sell it. Court records show that the Director of Civil Forfeiture alleges that the homeowner, Robert Earl Morrison's income, is from unlawful activity, money he used to buy the property. The director also alleges that from November 2002, the home has been used as a drug house, a storefront for drug trafficking, prostitution, a staging area for theft, and a safe haven for thieves. This week, the director sent a letter to neighbors asking them to provide information about unlawful activities at the house. The province says in the 4 years that the program has been up and running, it has seized 6 properties on Vancouver Island, 33 province-wide. And the money from the sale of those properties goes to fund the Civil Forfeiture Office itself, that says it's provided more than $2 million for anti-crime programs. Robert Morrison's lawyer declined to comment as the case is before the courts. But in a statement of defense, Morrison denies the allegation. Meantime, a court order is in place preventing the homeowner from allowing any criminal activity to take place on the property. Now, homeowner Robert Morrison also says in his statement of defense, Hudson, that he has no conviction or a charge for drug trafficking or any allegation connected to any prostitution offenses. He also says that none of his income is knowingly obtained from unlawful sources. And of course, Morrison now is asking the court to dismiss the civil forfeiture application.
We'll stay on the story. Stephen, thank you. You're welcome. Stephen Andrew reporting.